Good morning, everybody. It's another fabulous, fantastic week here in San Francisco. It is bright and sunny and gorgeous today. I hope it's nice where you are. Thank you so much for inviting me into your device, your home, wherever you are watching this. It is story time with Sophie, and I'm Sophie. So let's get started, shall we? I would love to read to you from Where the Sidewalk Ends by Shel Silverstein. And I should let you know that today's stories are all going to have some sort of reference or mention of a dog or a puppy. So listen carefully and see if you can hear where the puppy is in this story. This is called Hungry Mungry. Hungry Mungry sat at supper, took his knife and fork and spoon, ate a bowl of mushroom soup, ate a slice of roasted pork, ate a dozen stewed tomatoes, 27 deviled eggs, 15 shrimps, 9 baked potatoes, 32 fried chicken legs, a shank of lamb, a boiled ham, 2 bowls of grits, some black-eyed peas, 4 chocolate shakes, 8 angel cakes, 9 custard pies with Munster cheese, 10 pots of tea, and after he had eaten all that he was able, he poured some broth onto the tablecloth and ate the kitchen table. His parents said, "Oh, Hungry Mungry, stop these silly jokes." Hungry Mungry opened up his mouth and gulp, he ate his folks. And then he went and ate his house, all the bricks and wood, and then he ate up all the people in his neighborhood. Up came 20 angry policemen shouting, "Stop and seize!" Hungry Mungry opened his mouth and gulp, he ate the police. Soldiers came with tanks and guns. Hungry Mungry said, "They can't harm me." He just smiled and licked his lips and ate the U.S. Army. The president sent all his bombers. Hungry Mungry was calm. He put his head back, gulped the planes, and gobbled up the bombs. He ate his town and ate the city, ate and ate and ate, and then he said, "I think I'll eat the whole United States." And so he ate Chicago first and munched the water tower, and then he chewed on Pittsburgh, but he found it rather sour. He ate New York and Tennessee and all of Boston town, then drank the Mississippi River just to wash it down. And when he'd eaten every state, each puppy, boy, and girl, he wiped his mouth upon his sleeve and went to eat the world. He ate the Egypt pyramids and every church in Rome and all the grass in Africa and all the ice in Nome and ate each hill in green Brazil, and then to make things worse, he decided for dessert he'd eat the universe. He started with the moon and stars, and soon as he was done, he gulped the clouds, he sipped the wind, and gobbled up the sun. Then sitting there in the cold, dark air, he started to nibble his feet, then his legs, then his hips, then his neck, and then his lips, till he just sat there gnashing his teeth, 'cause nothing was nothing, was nothing, was nothing, was nothing, was left to eat. And there he is, just one big, giant mouth. But did you hear about the puppy? There was a little puppy in there. There was a mention of a puppy. Well, let's get started with our hello song, and maybe we can work in some doggy motions today. So think about what a doggy does, and let's get started. First thing we're going to do is wave hello. Hello, how are you? Oh, hello. How are you? Oh, hello. How are you? I'm just fine today. I'm glad to see you here today. I'm glad to see you here today. I'm glad to see you here today. I'm so glad to see you. Okay, well, why don't we sit up and beg like a little puppy? Ready? We're going to go like this. Sit and beg like a little puppy, and sit and beg like a little puppy, and sit and beg like a little puppy. I'm so glad to see you. And can you waggle your tail? You know, shake your bottom like you're wagging your tail. Shake your bottom like you're waggling your tail, and shake your bottom like you're waggling your tail, and shake your bottom like you're waggling your tail. I'm so glad to see you. Okay, what do you say we put our heads back and howl? Put your head back and go. Howl! Put your head back and howl. Put your head back and howl. I'm so glad to see you. Okay, I think we should do one more doggy thing. Oh, I know. Let's put out our tongues and go. Put out your tongue and go. Put out your tongue and go. Put out your tongue and go. I'm so glad to see you. Okay, now let's wave goodbye, and wave hello, but I'm trying to think like how a doggy might do that. I guess just put your paws up and wave hello. Here we go. Hello, how are you? Oh, hello. How are you? Oh, hello. How are you? I'm just fine today. Good job. Oh, oh, oh. You know I love barking and I love howling. It's one of my favorite things to do. Okay, we're going to get started because I've got so many stories to read to you. This one is called Madeline Finn and the Library Dog, and this is by Lisa Papp. And what's wonderful is that she did not only the story, but the illustrations, and the illustrations are just gorgeous. Now, I have to, once again, say thank you to the Sanford Library, and that is my friends Gabriella and Rosanna and Lillian, and they have lent me a fabulous supply of books, so I'm very excited. Madeline Finn and the Library Dog by Lisa Papp. Madeline Finn and the Library Dog. Aren't these pictures just fabulous? Oh, I love these pictures. Madeline Finn and the Library Dog by Lisa Papp. Madeline doesn't look very happy there, does she? There's a whole bunch of books on the ground. Find out what happens here. I do not like to read. Uh-oh. Not books, not magazines, not even the menu on the ice cream truck. Ooh, that's pretty serious if you don't like to read the menu on the ice cream truck. And I especially do not like to read out loud. Keep trying, Madeline Finn, my teacher says. But sometimes I can't figure out the words. Sometimes the sentences get stuck in my mouth like peanut butter. And sometimes people giggle when I make mistakes. Sometimes it's hard when we don't have the words, isn't it? Sometimes it's hard when other people make fun of us. And I never get a star sticker from my teacher, not even a smiley face. Instead, I get a heart that says, keep trying. Oh, poor Madeline Finn. I know how she feels. All of her friends are getting stars and she isn't. I get a lot of keep trying stickers, but I want the star. I would want the star too. Stars are for good readers. Stars are for understanding words and for saying them out loud. She really is trying, though, isn't she? But I know what else they're for. Stars are for making wishes. So I make a wish for my very own star. I guess wishes take a while because I didn't get my star on Monday or Tuesday. Keep trying, my teacher tells me on Wednesday. On Thursday, I say the frog's name wrong. It's Samuel. I try to get away with Sam, but it doesn't work. Friday is no better. Look at all those hearts that are for keep trying. She is trying, though, right? On Saturday, Mom takes me to the library. Oh, hello, Madeline Finn, Mrs. Dimple says. She's our librarian. I don't like to read, I remind her in case she's forgot. Oh, I remember, she says, but today we have something special, something you might enjoy. Let's take a good look there. Poor Madeline. She doesn't look very happy, does she? The librarian looks very nice. And looks like she's taking her into the books. Let's see what happens, shall we? Oh! Madeline Finn, would you like to read to a dog? Look at all those dogs. Mrs. Dimple leads me over to a big white dog. This Bonnie. Why don't you pick out a book to read to her? She's a great listener. Bonnie is beautiful, like a big snowy polar bear. Would you like to try? Mom asks. Yes, please, I say, but not very loud. At first, I'm nervous. I get the letters mixed up. The words don't sound right. But then I look at Bonnie, and she looks right into my eyes. She doesn't giggle. I feel better. I try again. Halfway through, I get stuck on another word. Bonnie doesn't mind. She puts her big paws in my lap and lets me pet her until I figure it out. Bonnie certainly is a pretty dog, isn't she? After that, Bonnie and I read together every Saturday. It's fun to read when you're not afraid of making mistakes. Bonnie teaches me that it's okay to go slow and to keep trying, just like the sticker says. I still don't have a star, but I can be patient, like Bonnie. Soon, it's almost time to read in class again, but when I go to the library, Bonnie's not there. Neither is Mrs. Dimple. Would you like to wait for another dog? The other librarian asks. No, thank you, I say as politely as I can. Don't worry, Mom tells me later. Bonnie is just busy today. But what about school? I ask. You'll be fine, she says. Just pretend you're reading to Bonnie. Sometimes pretending can help. Oh, let's see. On Monday morning, I'm very nervous. Madeline Finn, would you like to read next? The teacher asks. Yes, please, I say, but still not very loud. The first sentence goes pretty well, and then I mess up on a word, and then another, and I hear some giggles. But then I think about Bonnie, and I take a deep breath, and I pretend that she's right next to me. Next thing I know, I'm at the bottom of the page, and I look at my teacher, and she has a big smile on her face. I did it! I got my star! On Saturday, we go to the library again, and Mrs. Dimple is back. I got my star, I tell her. I want to give it to Bonnie. Well done, Madeline Finn, she says. I think Bonnie might have a surprise for you, too. Madeline Finn, would you like to read to Bonnie and her puppies? Yes, please, I say, nice and loud. Aren't those puppies cute? And that is Madeline Finn and the Library Dog by Lisa Papp. I just think this is a wonderful book, isn't it? You know, it can be very hard sometimes, doing things that we're not comfortable doing. Sometimes learning takes a long time. Sometimes it's nice to have somebody to share that with, like a dog. Well, I want to sing you a song about a dog. This is called My Dog Rags, and it's a silly song. It goes like this. I have a dog, his name is Rags. He eats so much that his tummy sags. His ears flip-flop and his tail wig-wags. And when he walks, he zigzags. He goes flip-flop, wig-wag. Zigzag, he goes a flip-flop, wig-wag. Zigzag, he goes a flip-flop, wig-wag. Zigzag, I love Rags, and he loves me. My dog Rags, he loves to play. He rolls around in the mud all day. I whistle, he won't obey. He always runs the other way. He goes flip-flop, zigzag, wig-wag. He goes flip-flop, wig-wag. Zigzag, he goes flip-flop, wig-wag. Zigzag, I love Rags, and he loves me. Want to do that with me one more time? Here we go. He goes a flip-flop, wig-wag. Zigzag, he goes a flip-flop, wig-wag. Zigzag, he goes a flip-flop, wig-wag. Zigzag, I love Rags, and he loves me. I think there's some hand motions to it where you do your ears like this. I think we can find that on YouTube. I think so. I think I found it on YouTube. If you want to go look at it on YouTube, it's called My Dog Rags. Cute little song. Okay, how about the next the next story I read for you is about a dog, and this one is called Hickory Dickory Dog. And again, this is from the Santos Library. Thank you, girls. This is by Alison Murray. You know, have you noticed that the storybooks that I've been reading, every single one, the Shel Silverstein one, the Lisa Papp one, and this one, all of the stories are also by the artists. Isn't that fun? It's nice when you have the art done by the author as well. Hickory Dickory Dog by Alison Murray. I just love how all of the different illustrations have a different feel. These remind me of woodcuts. I love the colors. This one is for Maddie and Bill. It's called Hickory Dickory Dog by Alison Murray. I see a dog there. Hickory Dickory Dog. Excuse me. Let me start again. I got so excited about it being a dog. Hickory Dickory Dock. A dog, a boy, and a clock. There's the clock. The day's begun. It's time for fun. Hickory Dickory Dock. Hickory Dickory dear, Rufus must stay here. There's a wine and a pine and a wet paint sign. Hickory Dickory dear. Uh-oh. What's Rufus doing? Hickory Dickory dare. Dogs aren't allowed in there. A sneaky peek through. Then hullabaloo. Hickory Dickory dare. Hickory Dickory dee. Hurroo, hurrah, yippee! The clock strikes 11. It's make a mess heaven. Hickory Dickory dee. Hickory lickory lunch, some yummy food to munch. The clock strikes noon. Zach's dropped his spoon. Hickory lickory lunch. I don't think Zach's going to get that spoon back. Hickory Dickory do. Uh-oh, a glob of glue. The weather is fine. So it's garden time. Hickory dickory do. Hickory stickory stack, a scritchety scratchety back. Time is up, you mucky pup. Hickory stickory stack. Uh-oh. Remember there was glue? Something tells me we might end up with a leaf-covered pup. Higgledy-piggledy pup, it's home to clean you up. The clock strikes 5, slip, slide, crash. Dive, higgledy-piggledy pup. Somebody's in the tub. Hickory flickery fly, Rufus still needs to get dry. First a bit of an itch, then a twist and a twitch. Hickory flickery fly. I once had to wash a dog, and he did the same exact thing that Rufus is doing right now, and I got soaking wet. Hickory dickory dock, a dog, a boy, a clock. Now it's time for the end of the rhyme. Hickory dickory dog. Wait, I forgot to show you the picture. He's getting into his PJs. So it says, oh, he dries Rufus off over there. See that? Hickory dickory dock, a dog, a boy, a clock. Now it's time for the end of the rhyme. Hickory dickory dog. And there you have it. Hickory Dickory Dog by Alison Murray. Aren't those fun pictures? This is one of those ones I need to work on. My tongue. Remember poor Madeline Finn? Well, my tongue got messed up like Madeline Finn's did too. Some of the words went boop, 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 and jumped all over the page like a dog in a mud puddle. Well, since we together just did Hickory Dickory Dog, I thought it might be fun to sing you Hickory Dickory Dock, which goes like this. Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse ran up the clock struck 1, the mouse run down. Hickory Dickory Dock, Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse ran up the clock struck 2, the mouse said, phew. Hickory Dickory Dock, Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse ran up the clock struck 3, the mouse said, whee! Hickory Dickory Dock, Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse ran up the clock struck 4, the mouse said, no more! Hickory Dickory Dock. Well, you can see that you could go on and on all the way up to 12 if you wanted with that one. But as we are kind of running out of time, I thought that I would read you the next story, which is from A.A. Milne's Now We Are 6, with decorations by Ernest H. Shepard. And this is called Busy. Let me start by showing you these pictures. I always like to show you these pictures because they're so very tiny. And there's some more. I think I am a muffin man. I haven't got a bell. I haven't got the muffin things that muffin people sell. Perhaps I am a postman. No, I think I am a tram. I'm feeling rather funny, and I don't know what I am. But roundabout and roundabout and roundabout I go, all around the table in the nursery. Look at him going around. Have you ever done that? Run around and around and around something? Roundabout and roundabout and roundabout I go. I think I am a traveler escaping from a bear. Here he is, look. A traveler escaping from a bear. I think I am an elephant behind another elephant who really isn't there. So roundabout and roundabout and roundabout and roundabout and roundabout and roundabout and roundabout I go. I think I am a ticket man who's selling tickets, please. I think I am a doctor who's visiting a sneeze. Perhaps I'm just Nanny, who is walking with a pram. I'm feeling rather funny, and I don't know what I am. But roundabout and roundabout and roundabout I go, all around the table in the nursery. There he is saying, tickets, please. And there he is handling the sneeze. And there he starts going roundabout and roundabout. Roundabout and roundabout and roundabout I go. I think I am a puppy, so I'm hanging out my tongue. I think I am a camel who is looking for a camel, who is looking for a camel, who is looking for its young. So roundabout and roundabout and roundabout and roundabout and roundabout and roundabout I go. There he is being a puppy. See the puppy? And there he is, all dizzied out from going roundabout and roundabout and roundabout and roundabout and roundabout and roundabout and roundabout he goes. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed all these doggy stories. Did you catch the puppy in that one? He was a puppy with his tongue hanging out. Well, it's time to say goodbye. Now, the only puppies in this song are you guys. So if you have your own stuffy puppy, or if you have a real puppy or a real dog, you can grab them right now because we're going to say goodbye. And if you don't have a doggy, or you don't like doggies, that's okay. You can pretend to be a doggy if you like to. And if not, you don't have to. But let's say goodbye. Goodbye, Bella. Goodbye, Francine. Goodbye, Frangelica. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, Ollie. Goodbye, Shelby. Goodbye, Allie. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, Delilah. Goodbye, JC. Goodbye, Eli. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, Charlotte. Goodbye, Isabella. Goodbye, Maya. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, Christopher. Goodbye, Serena. Goodbye, Lily. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, Pax. Goodbye, Alexis. Goodbye, Francis. I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody. I will see you on Wednesday. And you know, I'm going to do something really interesting on Wednesday because some of the books that the Sanford Library gave me, thank you, girls, have no words. And so I think I'm going to do Wordless Wednesday. Maybe words too for the songs, but Wordless Wednesday for my storybooks, which I'm really excited about doing. So if you have any wordless ideas, you can send them to me via text or via email or however you want to send them to me. All right, guys, I will see you very soon. Let's give each other a high five. And one from me to you. And if you would like a hug, take one hand, put it on your shoulder. Take the other hand, put it on your other shoulder, and squeeze really, 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 really tight. That's your Get Started Week hug. And I will see you all on Wednesday. Bye, everybody.